Okay, so today it's a new morning. We have Sneaky out here taking apart the block because he's the one getting it. So he already has the back pistons out, or sorry, front pistons out, and rods. Let's go over here to mine. That's it's blown. I'm gonna keep this as a wall piece because it's super cool. Look at that. All the piston rings gone. There's the hole in the piston. You can see through the other side. Let me get my finger back there. See? Woo-woo. Yeah, this piston's no good. But it's cool because it'll hang up on my wall somewhere. Maybe dangle it from the roof. This car, in case you guys don't know, for Drake Built, I work on cars. This is what I do. This one's getting long tube headers installed. Some BBK long tube headers. We're probably a quarter way done with it, getting the stock stuff out and then stock or the aftermarket stuff going in. Here's his BBK headers, his O2 extensions. Probably going to use some of my header gaskets and whatnot and hardware. So yeah, not sure where I left off on the last clip, but all the pistons are out. I took out all the crank bolts on the side and center. I'm working on pulling out these main caps. I'm giving away the pistons and rods and this crank away for free. So somebody's lucky to get all that crap for free because it's still good. Like I said, or maybe I didn't say, but very, very minor scoring. You can just get it polished and that's fine. I did have to cut the block just a little bit right here to get these bolts off because they make no clearance to get a socket on there. So it's kind of dumb, but come a little magnetic tray with all the bolts in there and pull this crank, and then the engine is done for now. This block is going to my friend, so we really just gotta wait for my block to get in. It's another day. Me and Joel are here with the homies 5.0 doing some sway bar control arms and shit, and let me show you. So to get the sway bar off with the motor in, you gotta take the alternator out to get that bolt. So that's what we're doing right now. We took off the belt. He is on a Whipple, so he has a more intricate routing with the belt. So took off the idler pulley that sits right here under this hose. Now we're gonna take off the alternator. That'll give us the access we need for that back bolt right there. I already have this strut and the knuckle and everything pulled off. You don't never need to take off the knuckle, but he has some couple little bent parts on his car. He hit some roadkill and it fucked up his shit. And so getting his car situated. This is kind of why I suck at doing YouTube. I get sidetracked and then I just don't film or whatever. And then doing what I do, I work on cars. I go from car to car and whatnot. So it's gonna be like working on this car right now, doing the headers on the last clip or whatever. And then tomorrow's gonna be something completely different, you know. So the video's gonna be kind of all over the place, but it's just because what I do, I just work on cars, you know, but I want to base this mainly around my car, my personal car. But you're going to see a lot of content of everybody else's car. So right now, I just covered up his pulley so you guys don't see his pulley size. I got the upgraded BMR sway bar in, and I got the bolts threaded in. Besides that back one, I need to thread it in by hand. I got this side threaded in. Down there, you can't even fucking see it. You can't get no access to it. I'm about to put the end links on and straighten out the wheel. That way, I could tighten down those sway bar links because if I tighten it down now, it's gonna be harder to push and pull because they are polyurethane bushings. So I'd rather get the arms in and get that strut right here up and in. Excuse me, I burped. And then connect the end links, and from there I could tighten down the bolts. Because then he has BMR motor mount bracket, so his engine sits a little lower, so I couldn't get the alternator out through the front. So right now it's just kind of in here chilling. Let me see, gonna move it, you know, that way I have access to this bolt down here. Otherwise I can't get to it. So yeah, this is what I'm working with right now. So it's kind of difficult getting down there and pulling the cable off and the clip. If you guys watched my last video, the clip I'm talking about is the last one I forgot to do. So when I was pulling out the engine, I had to unclip it and I did a little close up on it. So yeah, this is just what I'm working with right now. Whipple cars are not the funnest thing to work on, but it's cool. So I'm taking a pause from the sway bar. I just have them threaded in, like I said in the last clip. Now I'm working on the tie rod because it's bent. He had like a, oh, hello. Thank you. He hit like a damn deer or something. Damn, that sneeze was intense. Not really a deer. He hit like a big ass dog or whatever, and tweaked this shit out. So I'm gonna pull out the inner tie rod. So I've gotta pull this back here. I already undid the clamps and everything else, and then it's right here, I believe. Yeah. Oh yeah, under this orange cover. I gotta pop off that orange cover, and then I could get a crescent wrench or something on there to pop it off. Okay, sway bars in, intakes in. This coolant reservoir majig is in. Everything's in tight. All the new arms and everything else. There's the BMR sway bar with the polyurethane bushings and new control arms and tie rod. And brakes are back on. Very nice. Okay, so tonight we are out at a little park and chill I hosted. This is like location 2. No illegal activities, of course. A couple GTRs, a couple 5.0s, Z06, etc., ZL1s. Just a little park and chill, not crazy. Everybody's still pulling into the second location. Little Super with an Asian boy driving it. That's the homie Paul. Little UTR.
Oh yeah.
Trying to get a little money run. ZL1 versus GTR. Money's good on this.
Then just put in 200 as Adam. Yeah, just put so 200 is Adam. Perfect. Yeah. What is this? That's 200.
Okay, so the race is happening. We went to a different location. Race is happening. It's gonna be on a closed course, of course. GTR. This is the better version of a GTR. Like the trans doesn't have all the issues and whatever. It's like a 2017 and up. Claims just, you know, nothing crazy. Vice versa.
What's your boy's name?
All right, so the race happened. He lost by like a car, bro. Really, really close run, really good run, but the GTR took it. I lost $100 in this bet, but it is what it is. You can't win them all. That's the process of gambling. Me and Joel both lost some money in this one. It's all good. This old ZL1's usually a killer, so money is usually good on this fool. I'll still bet on him. Little carbon fiber wing. GTRs aren't something to sleep on, bro. Especially these newer models. All right, so I'm gonna close out this video here. I know it's all over the place, but it is what it is. Close it off on a little race with Joel. So, all right, that's just gonna close this video. So, catch you all on the next one. Deuce.